Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you need me to speak any slower during this interview, please let me know.
Sabihin niyo lang po kung gusto niyo po siyang magsalita ng mas madahan-dahan.
Please raise your right hand.
Itaas niyo po ang iyong kanang kamay katulad nito.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Kayo po ba ay nangangako na magsabi ng katotohanan at katotohanan lamang?
Apo.
Yes.
Please have a seat. So we're just going to review your application today.
Mag-uumpisa na po tayong tignan ng aplikasyon niyo.
Do you have your green card and your driver's license?
Pwede po bang makita yung green card at driver's license niyo?
Wala akong driver's license. Basta may California ID ako.
She doesn't have a driver's license, but she does have a California ID.
That's fine. Thank you. Okay. What is your legal name?
Ano po ba ang tunay niyong pangalan?
Luisa Galang.
And you've also used the name Luisa Pineda?
At kinamit niyo rin po ba ang pangalan na Luisa Pineda?
Yes, that was my maiden name. I think I can speak English now.
Okay. Have you used any other names?
No.
And do you want to change your name?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to change your name to?
Celine. Celine is my
Celine.
favorite singer.
Okay. And that's the same last name as your current one, Galang?
Yes.
Okay. And you've been a permanent resident for more than 5 years?
Yes, sir. It's more than 20 years now.
Okay. And is your social security number 987-65-4321?
Yes, sir.
And your birth date is March 31st, 1927.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You were born in the Philippines and you're a citizen of the Philippines?
Yes, sir.
Neither of your parents were American citizens.
No, they weren't.
And you're widowed.
Yes.
Do you have any type of disability?
Little hard of hearing.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. And please tell me if you want me to speak any louder, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, do you still live at 1656 Lucas Avenue in Los Angeles?
Yes, apartment 12.
Okay, apartment 12. Is this where you receive your mail?
Yes.
And your daytime phone number is 213-555-0217?
Yes.
And your evening number is the same?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an email address?
No.
And it looks like you've been living at your current residence for the last 8 years?
Yes, that's correct.
And you haven't worked for the past 5, right?
Yes. But I forgot to put down that I went to school to study English better. Here's the information.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And it looks like you've taken a lot of trips outside the United States. Could I see your passport? Okay. Thank you. And are these all the trips you've taken since you became a resident?
No, I have a couple of trips in New Zealand, Canada, and Mongolia. They are all in the passport.
Ah, yes. Here they are. Thank you. Now, you were married once before?
Yes.
And what was your husband's name?
Tony.
Tony Galang?
Yes.
Let's see. He was a U.S. citizen?
Oh, yes.
And you were married to him from August 25th, 1975
Yes.
to June 20th, 2008?
Yes, that's correct.
And you have 4 children?
Yes. Antonio Jr., Lourdes, Gloria, and Francisco.
And they all immigrated to the United States and became American citizens already?
Yes, sir. And they told me that, Mama, you should become a U.S. citizen.
Okay, thank you. And now I'm going to ask you several questions. It's important that you understand these and you give me an honest answer. Okay, so let me know if you want me to repeat the question, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have you ever claimed to be a United States citizen?
No, I haven't.
Okay, have you ever registered to vote?
No, because I'm not a U.S. citizen.
Have you ever voted in an election in the United States?
No.
Since you became a permanent resident, have you ever failed to file a required tax return?
No, I filed a tax every year.
So you don't fail to file your taxes?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Do you owe any taxes that are overdue?
No.
Do you have any title of nobility to any foreign country?
You mean related to a king or queen in foreign country?
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Okay. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No, sir.
Do you belong to any organization, association, fund, or foundation?
Sir, I volunteer with the Asian Pacific American Legal Center because they do good works in the community.
That's really good. Do you do anything else?
I joined also Sam's Club. Do you know? Do you like to know more about that?
No, thank you. Have you ever been a member of or associated with the Communist Party?
No, sir.
Or any totalitarian party?
What is the totalitarian, sir?
Totalitarian. So that means that it's the government that believes that the government should control everything.
Oh, no.
Any terrorist organization?
Oh, no.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government?
No, sir.
Have you ever persecuted anyone? Persecuted, that means have you ever attacked or ever threatened anyone?
No, sir.
Between 1933 and 1945, were you involved with the Nazi government of Germany or any government associated with the Nazi Party?
No, sir.
Since you became a permanent resident, have you ever called yourself a non-resident for tax purposes?
No, sir.
Have you ever failed to file a tax return because you considered yourself a non-resident?
I file my taxes every year.
Have you ever committed a crime for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No, sir.
Not even traffic tickets?
Oh, no.
That's very good. Have you ever been charged with committing any crime or offense?
No, sir.
Any convictions?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program?
No, sir.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No, sir.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, sir.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
I drink wine sometimes.
Sometimes, but not all the time. It's never been a problem, right?
No, sir.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No, sir.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No, sir.
Have you ever helped anyone enter the United States illegally?
No, sir.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, sir.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or pay alimony?
No, sir.
Have you ever given false or misleading information to a United States government official while applying for an immigration benefit or to prevent deportation, exclusion, or removal?
No, sir.
Have you ever lied to a United States government official to gain entry or admission to the United States?
No, sir.
Are you doing okay? We just have a couple more questions now.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. Now, are you in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No, sir.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported?
No.
Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded, or deported?
No, sir.
Have you ever asked for any type of relief from removal, exclusion, or deportation?
No, sir.
Have you ever served in the United States military?
No, but my husband did.
Okay, thank you. Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States?
Yes.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services for United States Armed Forces?
Yes, if that is what I must do.
Okay. And if the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
What does that mean?
So it means that if there's a fire or earthquake or other type of emergency, that if the government asks you for help, you will do it.
Yes.
Okay. That's very good. And did you fill out this application by yourself?
Yes.
I need you to look at these changes I've made to your application. Are these correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay. If you are willing to take this oath, could you please print your name here? Okay, could you please sign here?
Okay.
And could you please put the date here? Okay, so we'll be done with this form and that'll be all for this. Okay, now I have to test you on your English and your civics. You've already shown me that you can understand English. Now I need to see if you can read and write English as well.
I don't do those things well.
Okay, could you please read this sentence for me?
The president lives in the White House.
Now, could you write this sentence for me, please? Alaska is the largest state. I'm sorry, I don't think I can give you a passing grade on this one, but here, you can have another try. Try this sentence. The flag is red, white, and blue. Okay, this is much better. Okay, now we're going to come to the civics portion of the exam. Did you study for it?
I've tried, but I find it very hard.
Well, let's see how you do. So I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and you have to get at least 6 of them correct. What is the freedom of religion?
What do you mean, sir, by... can you speak slowly?
Sure, that's not a problem. What is the freedom of religion?
That means, sir, you can practice any religion.
Okay. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators right now?
I think boxer.
Yes, Barbara Boxer. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The vice president, sir.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
I don't know.
Do you want to take a guess?
Lancito.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Vote in federal elections.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
People from Africa.
Who was the first president?
Washington.
Who was the president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Kennedy.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Pacific.
Name 2 national United States holidays.
Independence Day and Veterans Day.
Okay, great. Let's see. You answered 7 out of the 10 questions correctly, so you pass.
Okay.
And this is for your own edification. The Chief Justice of the United States, his name is John G. Roberts. The president during the Great Depression and World War II, that was Franklin Roosevelt. And the ocean on the East Coast is the Atlantic, not the Pacific.
I knew that, but I wasn't listening.
Well, I thought you might know it, but remember you have to listen very carefully.
Okay.
Well, you've passed, so now let's just finish up with a few more things, and then we can give the good news to your family.
Really?